Hey guys, we're live here for the Thomas Cup Series Talladega 500 here at Talladega Superspeedway, getting this one ready for the first race of the Thomas Cup Series, the first official race of the Thomas Cup Series season. In case you guys saw it last week, or in case you guys missed it, we did run the Clash. You guys can go check that one out after this one. Of course, you aren't gonna want to miss this one for the main event, as we are getting in here for the main race. 94 laps around this 2.66 mile super speedway. Everybody's going to be going for this first win of the season, and it's all on the line here. Here we go. Everybody's loading on in, and here we go. They're lined up, double file, and going to the green flag. Liquid starts on the pole, and oh, there's a wreck on the start. One second, I couldn't help but laugh. Keystone tackles with the only guy I think he knows personally in this entire lobby. Out of anyone he could have tangled with, that's the guy he chooses to tangle with. Let's dial him up. Hey, 99, you got a copy?
And the party was totally crashed out.
Hey, 99, you got a copy?
Yeah. The whole party crashed out.
You guys what you want to say to Master for him being the only guy you piled up?
Yeah, I literally had no chance right there. I got into the gas and then I was in the wall. That's all I know.
I just find it funny. The only guy you piled up was probably the only person you know personally in this entire group.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, we all know you don't like Master that much.
Well, once we get going here, hopefully all that stuff is sorted out. Because the whole party crashed on me.
Yeah, let's hope so, for your sake and Master's sake, since he seems to be the only one you're able to pile up when you do that. Well, you got a plan for going forward on this restart here? Because you don't really have anywhere else to go, right?
Exactly, buddy.
Well, I'll let you work on a plan here, and I'll hopefully be talking to you later in the race.
We'll be waiting here soon, don't worry.
I am very much worrying, because I don't necessarily believe that to be true. But it's a nice thought to think that we might have a race leader at the start here, so here we go. Everybody's pulling it down onto the pit lane. There we go. Oh, not everybody pulling it down though. Pulp, Liquid, and is that Zombie? Yeah, so those are the three guys that stayed out. Will was your leader coming in. We're gonna have to wait and see though from all these pit stops who actually is able to gain fourth place coming off the restart. Granted, to be honest, you really probably want to be fifth just so that you're on that inside lane, and that's right where Keystone doesn't cycle out. Keystone's in that Ford, and they look like they almost wrecked coming off the pit lane. Oh, and the 19 looks like he may have wrecked under the caution as well. Looks like a couple of them might have lost focus and spun and wrecked into this one. So Zombie's gonna be going and getting his spot back. So yeah, that was a very short first run of the race. Only one green flag lap because we actually run from the race to the line. That's the only reason we went green flag for that first lap. Because really the caution flag came out before the field ever saw the green flag, or should have come out at that point. Gonna have to wait and see though what everybody's gonna have for this restart. So here we go. Looks like the 19 might be running just a bit of a quick pace lap here, trying to get through the back straightaway. So they shouldn't be running full pace here yet. Should be backing it down. Yep, there we go. Backing it down now. So that was a very abbreviated start to the stream compared to what we were hoping for. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that very short sprint there to start it off, and hopefully we get some long runs here as well. So here we go. Everybody's getting lined up. Don't know if they're getting packed up yet, but to be honest, after seeing that first start, I think everybody's going to be a little bit apprehensive to pack up. As here we go, coming to the restart zone, and okay, both of those guys went a little early, but I don't think they're going to really be bothered too much, because right now, really, they're kind of the sitting ducks because they jumped early, and they've got such a lead, and oh, they're going to just bump and bang with each other, it looks like. And try and get in line, maybe. Pulp, Liquid, looks like they do get in line, but here comes Zombie with a head of steam. And just runs into the back, but here comes Warrior on the outside with the push from, that's Sleevey in the 73 giving the push to Warrior to go up there and battle for the race lead right now. I mean, those two aren't teammates. In fact, Sleevey actually, he's the teammate to the guy he's helping him pass, two-time champion there, number 19, Liquid Dog. He won the championship the last 2 seasons, and he's going for 3 in a row this time, as they are 3 and 4 wide and ping-ponging all over the place here. This is definitely a fun race so far, but can't say I would want to be in the middle of all this right now. I'd probably want to be someone like JP, Anarchy, or basically one of the guys in the second pack there. That's also Gull in that 3-car tandem there. Just kind of hanging out behind the eventual wreckage that's going to come. Because you know the wreckage is going to arrive. You just don't know how bad it's going to be. And after crashing on lap 1, into the lead goes the number 99. Oh, and 2 cars around. That's going to be probably a caution flag. So, going to be a race to see. Is someone going to take it from the 43? No, 43 will lead it at the line. Looks like Master made it through. Who was involved, though? Was that the other? Yeah, that was the red and white number 21 car there. Well, let's actually talk to Will, since he's the race leader here. Hey, Will, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
So, do you guys really want to be in... Oh, are you guys not under caution?
I can't hear you.
Oh, never mind. I didn't realize you guys weren't under caution.
No, we're going to like 200 miles per hour. How do you not know, dude?
Sorry. Thanks. Oh, I saw the wreck. I thought it was going to be a caution. And then, hard to tell sometimes how fast they're going. And I thought I saw them all slow down. Oh well. Here we go, 99 going up to the high side. Kind of going, now going to be taken too wide by his teammate there in the other Mountain Dew car there, the number 8, sorry. We got the 4 in behind there. 73 as well, kind of tucking in the line with all those guys freight training on by. Got Gull now looking to the high side with his team owner there, the number 73 Toyota Camry. JP shoving the 73 up. So everybody just trying to make that high line work, but it is not got the energy right now. JP now looking to the high side. That's not going to work out for him. He's all by himself. And that's certainly what it looks like right now. Oh, one car way up the track. That was the 18 to JP. Looks like looks like a couple of them came in for repairs. The guys that were involved in that wreck. Yeah, here goes 21 re-entering the track as here we go. 3 wide for the race lead. 73 and 8 both take the race lead away from either side. And here we go. Man, they are just all over the place here. Yeah, the 8 now they're starting to single file out. Question is though, are they going to be willing to continue to ride single file? Oh, and they're going to catch this lap car here with a head of steam. They're going to have to pick the right lane or cooperate with that lap car to try and keep them out front. Yeah, here we go. There goes the lap car. Them going on by that guy. That was Zombie. He is now 1 lap down. Will be eligible for the free pass, assuming we get another caution here before this race is done with, and before they catch the back of the field. So I think the 21 might be the next car to go a lap down, and he's also going to be right out front here probably pretty soon. Actually, I don't see the 21 anywhere. Where is 21 at on track? Like, he's just way out ahead of this group. Here we go, 73 now down to the inside on the 8. The 8 now on that outside. He does not really want to be there, I can't imagine. So here we go. Actually, 73 goes up to kind of pick up the... I don't know if they're trying to pick up each other or if they just keep ending up high because everybody's really loose, it looks like. Oh boy. That just shoved the 3 down low, but he was forced down there. 73 is around, but that looks to be a 1-car incident and probably will not bring out the caution flag that the 35 was looking for. Yeah, because he has not been tagged by any of the other guys coming on by. Here we go, Anarchy in that DSR number 3. I wonder if that 8, say his teammate in the 8 right behind, trying to follow him. Oh, hard in the outside wall goes to 4, but he stays going the right way because he did only make side contact with the outside wall, despite making contact, and he will lose the momentum. But of course, staying in that draft, as long as you can stay hooked up, you're gonna draft right back up there. Not really much of an issue. The real issue though is gonna come from these guys trying to figure out where everything's going to cycle out here. So right now, these front 3 are starting to break away. The front 3, all 3 Chevrolets. You've got the 43 at Will. You've got the, and then you got the 3 and the 8 running right in together. So right now, I think that 3, to be honest, is a little too tucked up under there to really get much out of this whole drafting ordeal. And he's just, well, he's gonna get some speed, and if he stays tucked up under there, it's not like he's gonna lose much. He's just gonna lose out on the he's just going to lose out on any real chance to try and go for the pass here. Granted, I mean, when the race is only starting lap 15 here, you're still definitely not too worried about the race win, probably. I mean, 80 laps to go in the race, probably not too worried about it. But of course, that's always a fear that you could definitely have and could be worrying. Let's say, only coming to, no, 79 to go. Laps are gonna start to take down here, but of course, still a long way to the checkered flag. Gonna be some green flag pit stops needed here. And that's when I would look for teammates to try and use code words to try and work together. Now, I don't know how many of these guys have kind of coordinated with their teammates throughout the week to try and actually think up of a strategy, or if they're just going to be calling it as it goes here, so like having to use a code word in the middle of a race to try and not sound too obvious. So yeah, so right now it definitely looks like some of these guys starting to just kind of settle into line. And to be honest, these front five, I would probably say are pretty easily the five of the guys I would say to look for as we get towards that playoff bubble. Once the playoffs start to come, of course, it's still easily, I think we're still 16 races from there, so definitely going to be a ways from it. But I'm sure some of these guys are already thinking towards trying to make sure they don't end up in a situation where they're struggling to make the chase. I'm going to say 77 laps to go, still a long way to go. Four-car Pult has managed to make his way all the way up into second place. Last year's Rookie of the Year. Of course, he can't win it this year, so I guess he was not technically defending, but trying to go for a sophomore campaign and trying to make it start off right here. Right now, really only 4 cars in this lead draft. Looks like the Ada Warriors falling off kind of the tail end of the group. And he's actually picked up the tail end of this draft here between the 35 who's lap down, the 99, the 14, the 18, and then of course himself. So I would say this 5-car tandem, if they can actually stay in line, might be able to catch them. But then, as soon as I say, if they stay in line, they go 3 and 4 wide. Why they're going 3 and 4 wide, I have no idea. And say if they stay in line, they can get on by, or they can potentially go up there and catch these guys before the fuel window starts to open and force them to start thinking about pit road, as the 4 cars already decided that he's coming to pit road. Now I'm curious to know what the 4 cars' plan is here coming to the pit road already. As he is kind of entering that window. So, I mean, catching the lead draft before the pit stop start is going to be a very unlikely task, but as I would expect to see pretty much everybody come either this lap or next. Looking at the fuel numbers for some of these guys. Because I feel like most people have burned roughly the same amount of fuel, and of course everybody's going to be incentivized to pit with each other to try and maximize the amount of speed they can get. Of course, some of the teammates are going to try and work it out amongst themselves rather than trying to work it out amongst everybody. So here comes the 4 car. Let's see, he may go a lap down here momentarily, but of course you would anticipate that he'll get back some of this track position he's going to lose. He is not going to get it all back. I think that's something he's got to know, especially because they stayed out an extra 2 laps. No, that's 2 laps that they had in the draft, and it looks like this entire group here is going to be coming to pit road all together. And actually, it looks like these 2 groups are going to make one big group here. Now, we don't know what Zombie's going to do, as he did come earlier and get fuel. I think if I'm the 35, I think I pit with the rest of these guys to try and not mess it up. And oh, crash on the entrance to the pit road. That could be a caution, and that could be exactly what Zombie was looking for. And he stayed out, so he would be on the lead lap, assuming there's a yellow flag. Now Warrior and the 99 both in. Looks like the 3 missed pit road. Now the 19 trying to bear down on him. Yeah, there we go. 19 goes on by the 3. 3 is absolutely... I mean, there's no way he doesn't have significant damage here. So I would expect to see him come into the pits this time. Oh, he's actually currently the race... Oh, yeah, he's currently the race leader because he hasn't pit yet. So right now, if they did call the caution, he'd be in a massive advantage. No, not as massive as it could be, because of course he doesn't have the field lapped or anything. And I would almost guarantee you'd see the 3 car peel off the pit road this time to get that damage fixed and to fill up on fuel. There we go. 3 is on pit road, and that will hand the lead over to the 43 with the 8 and the 99 right in behind him. So right now, these guys currently running 2nd, 3rd, 4th will be running 1, 2, 3 when they come out of the tri-oval this time. So there we go, they take over, and now they are 1, 2, 3 going through 1 and 2. So right now though, they definitely drafting together, gonna try and make something happen. And actually, you kind of see, I think the 4 actually got pretty lucky not to lose this main draft with the mistimed pit stop, pitting with no one else, and still only losing like 2 spots. Now granted, you did lose them to 2 guys that were much further behind, and the crash in that main draft when they all came together, when the rest of them all came on the pit road, definitely helped his case to kind of make up some of that lap time that was lost. So right now, though, they're going to be drafting, and they're catching up on some more lap traffic here pretty soon. So looks like Warrior now the 2nd car, or the 3rd car in line there, the 2nd Mountain Dew car from Dyer Speed Racing, running behind that Bain Racing Chevrolet for the 43. Yeah, right now you've got to assume, though, that lap car there is definitely going to play a factor. Question is, though, who's it going to benefit and who's it going to kind of kill? Actually, it looks like the 8 and the 4 are going to try and do it out before they get to the lap car. So, of course, that's going to put now the 8 behind the 8 ball, ironically, because now the 8's going to be trying to get back up to his teammate to see if he can help his teammate when they catch this 21 car, who's going to be going a lap down, it looks like, because he's all on his own. He doesn't have any drafting help, really. And he is being caught by these guys really quickly. And here we go. They both DSR cars have kind of gone up the hill now. It doesn't look like either of them are really together at this point. And now the 8 back to the bottom. The 99 also goes to the bottom. And Pulp moves back into second place, right where he was at the time of the pit stop, when he started the pit stop cycle. So, I guess it didn't hurt him too badly pitting early. I thought pitting early was just going to be an absolute curse because he pitted on his own. Because pitting early is fine as long as you've got enough people with you to make up for it. But I think definitely the wreck helped him. Yeah, here we go. They now are all going by the 21 on the low side with no real pressure from behind here. I would be willing to guess that the 4 is more than willing to just kind of ride in line for right now, at least. Now, the question is, would the 99 be willing to ride in line here for a bit? Now that I might wonder about. 73 is the next car to cat, or to be caught. So 73, that's going to be Sleevey there, driving the number 73. And here we go. They're all starting to kind of get strung out. Looks like they may be giving Will a little bit of room. I think he may be lagging based upon that. Just to try and figure out what's going on there. It looks like he may be having a few lag issues because everybody's being very careful of him. And there goes Zombie coming back up on the track. So I think Zombie, because of his pit stop earlier, ended up having to come back in now. And he is now a lap, or he might even be 2 down now. Looking at the gap, or at the gap he was behind earlier. But he is for sure not in the lead draft. Or at the very least not in the lead lap of the lead draft. Now we've got the 10 car here of Gull. Gull gets around the 99, but that may have actually been worse off for the 10 than you would think, making a pass for third right there, because that now lines up both of those Mountain Dew cars to potentially work on a plan to try and go around him, or to use him to get up and around these other guys. So right now, if they can build up a draft here and try and catch the race leaders, who are currently 19 smacks the wall up in front of the race leaders. But yeah, so right now if the 43 and the 4 can't seem to draft together, and here goes Sleevey coming down pit road potentially, or maybe just moving out the way. Yeah, it looks like he did decide that now it's time to come down pit road. So it looks like there's going to be quite a few guys trying to make up a lot of ground here in the Talladega 500 as we get later into this one. Got a lot of guys kind of going laps down, hitting at odd times, trying to just get off cycle. Now you've got the 8 car wiggling all over the place. So yeah, right now though, these guys are trying to, actually this is a battle for the lead. I didn't even realize that. I thought they were just getting by some lap cars. But yeah, right now the 10 of Roger takes the race lead away. I believe he's a 1. I still think he's only got the 1 Thomas Cup Series win, but the 99 is all over his rear bumper to try and take this one from him as well. 99 doesn't seem to want him to get this win either, but here we go. 19 right in front of the 10 and the 99. 43 is also in behind here, so 43 is going to have to decide who he wants to go with, whether he wants to go with the Chevy or the Ford. And there goes the 21, or not the 21, sorry, the 73 up the track, as well as the 19. Both up the track, and everybody gets by them, for the most part, unharmed. So they all made it through there, and now they're coming up on the 3 of Anarchy, so what is Anarchy going to do? He was one of the fastest guys, or one of the faster guys of last week's Talladega Clash here as they get ready for this one. So right now they are definitely going for it. Definitely looks like the 10's got the race lead pretty secure right now from all these guys. But of course, I would not put it past a lot of these guys to just kind of be sitting and waiting and plotting something for later on. Of course, with 62 laps to go, still a long way to go here in the Thomas Cup Series opening night here. It's opening night, and they're definitely racing like there's a lot on the line. So they're all drafting along here, these 5 cars. These are going to be, as I've said, with the guys up at the front tonight, even though it's a plate track, and I still think there is a bit of randomness and some chaos that's happened, I think these are going to be some of your guys that are going to kind of find their way towards the front most of the time. At least looking at it. Of course, notable names you're missing, of course, are guys like 2-time champion Liquid and other guys like Sleevey, who's just up in front of, or no, Anarchy, sorry, is up in front of this group, but Sleevey, who they already put a lap down as well, who has gotten into trouble early, but is definitely a contender for spots, and it looks like the yellow flag is blown. And Roger's leading the race, so yellow flag is out. Let's go talk to Roger and see how he's doing here. Hey Roger, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Roger, can you hear me?
Hey, hello?
Hi. How are you doing down there?
Hello!
Hello? Can you hear me? You got a copy there?
I got you.
Okay.
I got a copy there.
Yeah, how's your car handling?
That's alright. It's doing pretty good.
Had a nice long run there to kind of test out the long run.
I got a good pusher behind me. All I see is Mountain Dew.
Yep. And say, have you figured out at this point in the night who you might be looking at drafting with later on?
We're filling it out, but I think Keystone was pushing there pretty good.
Okay. And do you happen to notice any kind of change in the car as kind of the fuel run went on, whether you were good on the short or long run?
I started getting to the front a little bit after that long run there. Almost lost the draft, but caught back up. I'm ghosted to some people. I don't know if I still am. I hope not.
I don't know. I can't see anyone that's ghosted, so I can't help you on that front. Maybe go drive down into the 43 and see if he notices. If he complains at you, you're not ghosted. I mean, am I wrong? I think that would work.
I'll do it.
I'll leave focus on this restart, though. Go figure out if you're ghosted or not.
Okay, thank you, sir. Have a good day.
There you go. So 40, or not the 43, sorry, the 14 out front here at Talladega. Looks like he may have pulled a fuel strategy, or not a fuel strategy, but a pit strategy here to get out front. I think he may have stayed out right now, kind of waiting on this one. He may be trying to just play it safe here with the low fuel load. Now I don't know how low a fuel load. I'm assuming he's still around about half tank. And we've got JP coming back down pit road, so I don't know if he's gonna miss the restart from that or not, but. Right here we got the 14 of Domino leading the field, and it looks like they did not go green that time. Yeah, no, they didn't go green that time. Okay. I was pretty sure they didn't, but yeah, they waved off that time because of JP going down pit road. You're gonna give them a chance to pack up just that little bit tighter now. Of course, everybody wants to be as close to that person in front of them's bumper as possible so that they can give a good push and try and move the line along. I'm not really sure what the 14's doing there by pulling way ahead, but let's say really what matters is how packed up they get through the tri-oval and coming towards the start-finish line. So there we go. Ran our first race there. So here we go. First race is well underway at this point. We're about 1/3 of the way through the scheduled distance, at least. And definitely seems like these guys, they figured it out, at least for the short run, how to take care of each other there. And I don't know what they're doing now. 14's around, 43's now up towards the front. The 8's not in his right spot. So they may end up needing to wave it off again. Lucky we've got all that extra room between the start-finish line here. Yep, there we go. They're getting in line. And here comes one car with an absolute head of steam here, trying to go up to the front. Not sure who it was trying to get a head of steam there, but certainly isn't going to work, it doesn't look like. And here we go, coming through the tri-oval. 14 way down and way out in front. Not really sure what the 14 was doing. Oh! Well, that's going to be a big wreck. That's a big wreck. I think the 14 jumped the restart and everybody was telling him about it. And then he slammed on the brakes to try and not jump it. Ended up piling up most of the rest of the field. And then certainly pretty much all of that inside lane. So that outside lane really seemed like it was the place to be right there, just because it was the only safe spot in that entire one. There we go, ball up the track. So and now it looks like Pulp's actually going to win the race back to the line potentially here. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be Pulp beating the 99 back to the line. 99 going to finish second in the race back to the line. And so when they re-rack, of course, a lot of these guys are going to be probably coming to pit road. Domino, certainly. I'm going to say, with Domino being a rookie, that is definitely a possibility that we could see. You know, is just a miscommunication on that rule of going at the line, not at the restart zone, because it looked like you went at the restart zone and forgot about that one. Well, let's dial them up and see what happened there, rather than just talking about it. Hey, Domino, you got a copy? Hey, Domino, you got a copy? Hey, 14 car, you got a copy? Appears like that. Hey, Warrior, you got a copy?
Yeah, what's up?
You might fill me in on what happened on that restart there, because I tried dialing up the 14 and couldn't get a hold of him.
Well, from what I seen on my screen, I was trying to follow Domino because he got off to a big start, and before we even got into turn 1, he just came to a complete halt and sent me and the rest of the field flying.
Okay, because what I thought he went at the restart zone, and I thought everybody was telling him about jumping the restart, because we go at the line, not at the restart zone, with him being a rookie and whatnot. I thought that's what happened, and I thought he slammed the brakes to try and not jump the restart.
I mean, he could have slammed on the brakes, but regardless, it just looked like he just stopped.
Okay, well, just wanted to see if there was anything there. I wasn't sure if everybody was telling him about jumping the restart, or if no one really knows what happened there. Sounds like no one really knows what happened there. Well, hopefully everybody can figure out how to do the restart correctly this time, and we'll get going this one. And it looks like we're going to be going around another time from the looks of it.
Will is just tearing everybody up.
Yeah,
You just creamed me.
tearing up the competition in a bad way.
I gotta go down pit road. I got way too much damage.
So there we go. The 8 car coming down pit road. I believe they are going to go another time around, especially after they waited on JP that last time by, and since only like 5 cars are actually packed up. Okay, here we go. The rest are kind of straggled out behind. Looks like some of these guys come in to try and get either damage repair or a little extra fuel or some slightly fresher tires. Looks like Anarchy's kind of in the middle of the grass for no reason. Oh, looks like Will might have gotten into him as well. Yeah, can you guys tell this is our first race in our first points race in a while? A lot of these guys don't seem to really know what they're doing. Anarchy looks like he may be getting the free pass there. Or at the very least thinks he's getting the free pass. I don't know if he was actually the free pass car or not. And there goes the 19, taking out the 10. 10's down the wall. Hey Adam, how's it going? Yeah, so just kind of trying to figure out where everybody's at. Looks like Anarchy's the race leader. Never mind. I thought the through was going to get his lap back. Now Gull's going out in front. I'm assuming some of these guys are because they need to come in and pit for damage. This is really odd. I'm sure they're all communicating and trying to figure out all this, because they just remember that they've got damage on under the cautions and not to just wreck. So here we go. Everybody's getting all hopefully lined up here, I believe, to go green. Oh, 19 way loose there, and then the pack under caution. It's like everybody's trying to get packed up here. Looks like the 21 may also be coming down pit road here. 19 is going somewhere. The guys on the front row are going to be starting. What? I don't even know what's going on here. Let's see, are they going green this time? Did Will drop out? Uh-oh. I don't know if that was lag or what. I'm hoping that was lag, but I wouldn't blame him for getting frustrated with this, because even from broadcasting point of view, this is definitely frustrating. Not really having a clue what they're doing. They really make it feel like they don't have a clue what they're doing. So I'd love to think that they do know what they're doing, but they really don't seem to do. Xbox. Sorry, I was trying to check the one of the driver streams for the last. Here we go. Getting this one ready for the restart, and looks like everybody's kind of packed up and gotten their everything in all their ducks in a row. So here we go. Coming to the green flag here about halfway through the race. Everybody's trying to figure out what they're doing here. And green flag is out, and the 73 is on his attack, and it looks like the 99 may have had a shifter trouble there on the start, because I know he's trying to get used to using the new shifter that he just got. And he had an issue with it on the start, I believe it was. No, I think that's what caused it. But yeah, so right now though. Yeah. Oh, and there goes 14's around on the apron. Looks like he'll keep that locked down though to the infield and keep that to a one-car incident, and we will be going, and we're back under green flag conditions here. So here we go. 76 and 76 on the 4. Oh, the 4 is down the inside. That's going to cause him to lose the draft. I think there may actually be more cars in the back part of the draft. Oh, looks like they may have actually thrown the caution flag. Yep, they've thrown the caution. So caution's out once again here, but hopefully not for very long this time. Hey Warrior, any idea what's going on? Because I'm completely lost trying to follow all this.
It's a lot of confusion right now. We finally got the lag issue taken care of, and then I don't know what happened with 14.
I'm gonna say it looked like 43 or 14 got on the apron and spun. I was actually wondering.
Not 14, 19.
Oh, 19. Didn't see what happened with him. Oh, except for everybody wrecking. I'm gonna say, is everybody actually wrecking, or am I just seeing things? Like were there like 3 cars sideways entering the pits, or am I just seeing things again?
Yeah, there was a few cars that were sideways going in there.
Okay, so at least I'm just trying to figure out, because I remember the our season 2 championship race. I was seeing things all over the place that weren't happening.
Not so friendly this race. We're still trying to get everything figured out, but hopefully we can get this restart and everything will be good.
I say, I mean, that's kind of what happens when you've got almost as many rookies as you do veterans. Just kind of a side effect of all that, because when you really look at it, I mean, the field is pretty much half guys who are all brand new to the series this year, right? Or this season.
Yeah, but also at the same time, they're all guys that can drive clean. So I don't really want to blame it on that.
Well, yeah, they're all just talking about like people not understanding rules and whatnot, potentially. and other confusions from
but,
that.
Hopefully here we can get it under control and we can get back to some clean racing that we had earlier.
Yeah, well, as I say, the clean racing might help if the guy that you're inside, or well, that 19 car was actually sober.
If there's custom paint schemes for NASCAR Heat 5, I'm pretty sure that he'll have a Fireball paint scheme.
Oh, I'm sure. Also, any idea why Will completely left? Because he left the league chat too.
Will had severe lag, so he just took himself out of the race because of the lag was getting so bad.
I mean, he left the group chat over on Facebook too.
Oh. Well, just give him some time. He'll cool off and then he'll come back.
Yeah, just like Sonoma.
He's just frustrated with how the lag's been going.
Yeah, just like Sonoma 2 seasons ago, I think it was. I'll let you focus on this restart.
Alright, we're going green this time. It's going to be lap 45 of 94.
Right about halfway. There we go. Getting back underway, finally, after a bit of delay. So, back to green flag racing. Hopefully back to a green flag run here. So it looks like the 10 and 76 were able to get this one figured out. The 8 car kind of stuck back in the field we were just talking with there. And everybody's just trying to figure out what I think best thing would be to try and just kind of have everybody stay in line for a little bit. As much as I think it would be uninteresting to see everybody kind of get into a single file line, we would like to see some laps kind of tick off here, considering we're quite a ways from we're still quite a ways from the finish. I mean, there's currently 49 laps to go, still quite a bit of racing left to go. I mean, if that goes green flag the whole way, we're still going to be pretty close to a whole another hour. And here we go. They are too wide back in the pack, but for the most part, the race lead is mostly single filed out, except for where, oh, actually now third place on back is now multiple rows of 3 wide. Looks like slot cars. And now they're wrecking yet again, and that's going to once again bunch up the field for a caution flag and a restart. Looks like, though, it'll be a race back to the line. Question is any of these guys going to really work together enough to go for a race to the line? I don't know. Oh, it looks like, did they just throw the yellow? Oh, it looks like they called it as a yellow at the line last time, so we didn't actually get the race back to it that time. Okay, fair enough. And here we go. Looks like most everybody coming down pit road. No, actually, there's a bit of a split there. A couple cars staying out. That is Anarchy and Keystone there. Decided to stay out here, and they're going to take this one to the race lead and the second position as well. So we're going to have to wait and see who's going to join them in the top 3. Now, those two are Dyer Speed Racing teammates, and I'd be curious to see if they're able to work together on this restart and potentially even get their third car up there in the mix. Now, of course, that's kind of wishful thinking, considering the 8 was definitely involved in that caution and had some damage. Yeah, he's not going to be anywhere near the rest of them, but maybe these front 2 at least can work on the front road. So this is going to be a question of who's going to be able to work this one out. Looks like Master's going to go up there and take the third position for now. Yeah, so right now we got...
Ninjago.
Shit.
What the...
Shit. Sorry, wrong party. Wrong party! Sorry! Fuck!
That was odd. That was definitely an oddball. So yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see if they come back, if there's some more guys coming back down pit road here after wrecking under caution. I thought I saw a couple guys there again. This guy again?
Wait. Please don't kick me. I have a question. Everybody chill out. I have a question. Can I chill out here with you guys? Damn, then I got a fucking Bravo 6 mile.
Okay. There we go. No idea who that guy is, but it looks like some of these guys might be coming down pit road. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like at least one coming down pit road this time. Looks like Keystone might also be down pit road, or is he out for the night? Let's see. Keystone is... Okay, so Keystone is in the pits. I wasn't sure if he had to go early or not. So now we've got Gull up on the front row. I don't know if he's going to actually be promoted to the front row, though. Or if Keystone's going to go right up there and take this spot away. I believe it should be Keystone's spot, because he did stay out initially, but of course he now has come back down pit road. But I think, yeah, there we go. He is going to be coming through the pack here, going to go up there and take that spot. So, yep. He will get his spot for the strategy call, despite he was also able to take fuel and tires, so. Yeah, that might be something to look into, at least kind of just going to put this down as a note for myself. Kind of note to self, look into a rule about something with this, because that could definitely be abused. But I guess as long as there's no harm, no foul, and nothing meant by it, I'm sure it's fine this time. I just don't want people to abuse that as an idea of, oh yeah, staying out under caution, then realizing that you need to repair damage and still taking that spot. Okay, so here we go, getting ready for the restart. Let's get this one. We stalled out a little bit there, but now we are back, getting ready to go green flag here. Gonna get ready for a restart. Looks like the 8 and the 19 just kind of a little timid to get up near the field, which, to be honest, considering the way some of these restarts have gone, I'd say they've been 50-50 at best on getting green flag. Getting from the green flag to turn 1 without a wreck. So here we go. Coming down to the green flag. Green flag is in the air, this time by. So here we go. Everybody's just kind of restarting it out. Everybody's trying to gain the spots they can on the restart. But I'm sure some of these guys are going to start looking immediately for that bottom lane to try and single file out. Houston and Anarchy were able to get something figured out for that restart. Oh, and their other teammate just collected, actually, ironically, in a mess in front of them. I'm not really sure what happened, but looks like the back half of the field kind of scattered, and that's going to be a race to the line. Looks like Anarchy's not really going to put much of a challenge on his teammate there, but the 73 definitely was trying to close in. That's going to be yet another caution flag, probably. No, I actually don't appear like it. Either that or they're going to run it to the line this time, because they're still running 203, 204 miles an hour around here, which is definitely not the speed that you're running if you're looking to try and go, if you're trying to back it down for a caution. Say 200 mile an hour pace lap, but they aren't even side by side at this point. Looks like only Will's left the race though so far, so. Here we go. Everybody's trying to get in the line here and getting everything underway. Looks like the 8 and the 21 have actually managed to hook up and are going to try and make their way back up towards the front. Problem is that the biggest group of cars is also the front group here that are up front. So not only are they the fastest, some of the faster cars you'd assume, because they haven't been involved in a wreck since the restart. You assume that there are some of the faster cars at this point, and so at the very least they don't have damage, and there's a lot of them, and they're all relatively single file. With not a whole lot of guys trying to pass each other. You know what I mean? You got like 3 or 4, I think you got 3 Sleepy Motorsports cars and 2 Dyer Speed Racing cars there in the top, in that front group, so it's not like they are all teammates or anything, but they are all just trying to get through some of these laps, I'm assuming. So here we go. Uh-oh, there goes 19 up into the wall. Is he all good? No, he isn't. That's going to be the 19 going to be falling back. And now right in front of the field as well. Oh, he just came up right in front of those guys. I don't know if he was trying to do that for the caution, but looks like he might have gotten it. Yeah, right now everybody's trying to pinball and get themselves up here. And now let's see, race to the line this time probably. Let's see what's going to happen here. Is there going to be a race to the line? Yep, yeah, they've cut down the power. Okay, so they're all cutting down their speeds after the line. It should be slowing up for the caution flag here. Some of these guys still trying to play catch up. Okay, so started back up and slowed right back down. Oh joy. Slowed back down, and we're going to be trying to go for another restart here. I'd expect most everybody's going to be on pit road. A lot of guys on pit road purely for the damage repair that they need. So that's going to be one thing we're going to be definitely working on, is going to be trying to get these guys down pit road. Looks like most everybody's coming. Yeah, looks like pretty much everybody's coming to pit road. And I would assume 4 tires and fuel for most of these guys, and probably some significant repairs for a lot of these guys as well. Okay, so looks like Keystone was able to win the race off pit road. No, wait, actually, who is that out front? That's Warrior actually out front. His teammate. Keystone got second. I get those two Mountain Dew cars mixed up, though. They did what I actually prefer teammates to do when they're running paint schemes that are supposed to be similar to each other, is that they made them different enough, but you could still obviously tell that they were the same, that they were doing them together, or at least based off of each other's ideas. So here we go, getting this one all together. And say some of them definitely did a little better job at hiding the odd green box that they have around the Mountain Dew logo than others, because there's definitely some spots that the Mountain Dew logo just doesn't work on the car, because you can kind of see the green box that it needs to be in because of the lime green background on it. But we're not here to critique paint schemes, we're here to critique driving ability, and trust me, there's plenty of driving ability that is worth critiquing here. Most of it not great. If I'm brutally honest, definitely not the best race I've ever seen, but it's the first race of the season. A lot of these guys a little bit on edge, it looks like, tonight. A lot of them clearly not really knowing what they're doing. Green flag back out, and we're gonna have to see if what's possible here. Looks like they got clear of the inside lane very easily. Looks like Keystone's gonna be able to come down in front of his, or in behind his teammate, actually. Looks like their other teammates kind of back in the pack, but they're all just trying to settle in right now in the middle, the back of the pack, while the front two trying to get hooked up and trying to hook away. 73 trying to keep them in draft. And now the 8 cars up the track. I'm gonna say, I think right now they're trying to figure out who's gonna end up being the pusher here for the, if they do end up hooking up for a long run here and going with the 8 and the 99. Trying to figure out who's gonna be the pusher, who's gonna be the lead car. Now, if I was looking at this, I would probably say 99 as the pusher, because the Ford nose synergizes better with the Chevrolet back bumper, when the Chevrolet nose does not synergize with any rear bumper, even another Camaro. So yeah, that's what I would say, is I'd try and get those two swap positions, but never mind, there's going to be a caution flag out here for the 35. Probably, I mean, I can't imagine there wasn't someone else tangled in all that. Let's see, though, coming to the start-finish line, it's going to be Keystone leading it over the number 8. Everybody's running pretty well, actually. Oh, yes, they definitely didn't back it down for the 35's issue. That's for certain. Looks like, though, they may hook up. These front two might hook up, trying to go for this one. I don't know how much they're going to be able to tandem draft, though, with the rest of the pack are right there. But you got to get pushing, but you don't want to end up overheating your engine. Now, good thing is the temperatures and whatnot in this game are a little bit more forgiving than they are in a real NASCAR stock car, where if you overheat your car, you're not instantly done. Like, you don't instantly just blow your motor. Now, if you do motor damage from overheating, first off, you're way higher than you really ever should be on oil temp. And you're also in a position where you shouldn't be anyway, for a multitude of reasons. Oh, one car hard in the outside wall. Looks like that might have been the 73. Now you've got two-time champion Liquid Dog trying to make his move here. This guy riding in second. or riding in third behind these front two. Sorry. And then you got his teammate and friend there, the number 10. Then you've got JP, who's just out here to do JP type things and probably tear up some equipment. Hopefully he's gotten the tearing up equipment part out of his system at this point in the night. Yeah, right now though, going 204 into the corners. Carrying about 200 miles an hour through the entire corner. Wow. These are definitely some impressive speeds for sure. "33 laps remaining, 2/3 of the race complete, 1/3 remaining." And it looks like they have slowed it down for the caution flag here. Let's go talk to the number 99 here. Hey Keystone, you got a copy?
Yeah, what's up, Ryan?
Oh, well, you're out front leading this race. How's your car handling?
Car's handling pretty good. We've been leading a lot of laps. We got some DSR cars up front here.
Okay. 33 laps remaining. You think you can make it on a one-stop strategy from here?
If we pit once here, we should be able to make it to the end of the race. It just really depends on what happens between the cautions and everything.
Making it from here to the end of the race, or are you talking about adding one extra stop onto this?
Oh, we're gonna have to add one extra stop.
Okay, I was gonna say, if you think you can make it from here, you might want to check with your crew chief and make sure he still has a pulse.
Hey, crew chief, am I gonna make it?
Oh.
I mean, Ryan, you are my crew chief.
Well, I can't guarantee then that your crew chief does have a pulse at that point.
Alright.
Well, 32 laps remaining.
Ryan, thank you.
Good luck, and I'll hopefully be talking to you at the end of this one.
We'll get the win here, buddy. Don't worry. I'm going 80. You're going 83.
Are you over detail like that? Nope, JP is wrecked. Hopefully everybody's gonna get around him okay. I find it amazing we haven't found a reason to talk to JP yet today, but must just be a quiet day for him. Not getting into too much, which is always nice. Okay, so here we go. We have the 73 or the 76 now up here in the mix with those two DSR cars that have been up at the front, along with the two-time champion there, and JP is actually up in the mix here, running 5th. And then I don't know what the rest of the field's doing. Everybody seems to be understanding what double file means, except for the rest of the field, who aren't gathering up at all. There we go. Anarchy getting up in the high lane. JP trying to make it 3 wide. Okay, I think... Oh, JP was supposed to be in the 4th position. Liquid 5th. So it looks like they are probably going to have to wave it off this time. Actually, no, never mind. They got it organized a lot quicker than I thought they were. Question is, though, are they actually gonna... Did they actually go? Yes, they did. Okay. So they did go green there. Question is, what are these two teammates here on either side of the 76 going to do to try and shuffle them out? Or are they going to try and shuffle them out? Right now, they could just accept that they're running 1, 2, and 4, or 1, 3, and 4. Not to mention, there's also now a wreck, and they're probably going to be running back to the caution flag. I'd almost say take the 1, 3, and 4 and just try and figure out how to get your guys a single file from there. And if you can just get that guy from the, if you have your guy in third, check up just a little bit to slide in behind, maybe. I don't know, something on the restart to try and get all three of your guys to the inside lane as quick as possible, as everybody should be slowing down for the restart here. Yeah, there we go. Everybody is slowing down for the restart, or for the caution flag. And then, of course, there will be a restart afterwards. Well, let's go talk to JP because we haven't talked to him in a while. And I know already I know I'm gonna regret this. Hey JP, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
So how's your night been going so far?
You know, I think I caused this last caution. I'm very sorry. I thought I had more room than what I did. And overall, I would say if we can get to the front and get the flag, we can have a pretty good run. After all, it is Talladega, and like on Sunday and like tonight, anybody can win. So, I mean, I could walk away with my first career win. But I gotta get in the right line. So,
well, you would need it to be an anyone can win type of race to get to victory lane tonight, because you have definitely not had a car that looked like a race winner tonight. But hey, still in position for hopefully a solid night. Have a good.
Yeah, I need a solid night to get this summer.
Oh my gosh, this guy! I'm just gonna mute him now. He's an idiot. I knew I was gonna regret talking to him. He has no clue what he's talking about, ever. See, I'm convinced he has no idea what he's talking about, ever. So here we go. RJ Racer number 3. Running the number 21 car. He's going to be restarting on the outside lane. 8 car cycling in there. Just trying to figure out where everybody's kind of lining up. Looks like the 4 on the inside lane. That's last year's Rookie of the Year. Let's see, who's it going to be, though, tonight going for victory lane? Green flag is underway, and they are back to racing here, and oh, they're already wrecked. Well, one car's wrecked. I don't know if they'll do the 14 wreck as well. Well, I guess we're going to have to wait and see the race to the line potentially here. It's going to be a wait to see what's going to happen here. It's going to also be a question of how do you get, like, do you maybe not try and pass if it will end up with you and a teammate lined up together rather than ending up side by side for the starts and restarts. Because you gotta always be thinking about stuff like that, because if you can start lined up together, it makes it a lot easier at the end. It looks like the entire field got single file here on potentially what I thought was going to end up being a race to the line. So let's see. Are they racing at the line or are they continuing to run the laps? 27 to go. Looks like they are racing it through. So they are going to keep it going green. They decided, I guess, the 14 didn't get into it as bad as it looked like he may have. So 26 laps to go. Looks like. Oh, yeah, it looks like okay. So they did decide to throw the caution now. So 99 slowing it down. Looks like everybody else kind of following suit. One car slid through the grass trying to slow it down. I think that might have been the 4 of with the gnarly car of with the Gen X Bush car. And say, every bit of lap that goes by gets these guys closer and closer to potentially making it in that window. And with what we saw earlier, we know we can go a full fuel run on under green if they can keep it, if they can understand how to keep it clean. Okay, so right now everybody's got to get into positions here. So here we go. Looks like wow, actually that's kind of impressive. I didn't even notice, but those DSR cars have managed to get all 3 of them lined up together. Meanwhile, it looks like the top side, though, has 2 Fords in the high lane. I don't think they are teammates, but they are definitely in line together. Got time to figure out what's going to happen here. So, we know that these guys are going to be playing a bit of catch-up as they get off the pit road. Didn't really focus on the race off pit road because they weren't going to be battling it. It's not like, oh, the winner of the race off pit road gets the race, or gets the race lead. And say they were going to essentially be racing it off pit road for like 7th, 8th, 9th. Which, I mean, 7th, 8th, and 9th, they aren't bad spots, but they certainly aren't race winning spots. Okay, so here we go. Coming to the trial, we're going to try this again. See if we can get this going this time. Green flag back underway, and we're racing here once again from Talladega Superspeedway. Race has definitely gone long. I'm glad I don't have work in the morning, and I feel bad for any of these guys that do, and I'm sure some of these guys are going to be hopping off here very soon for making sure they get to bed. I know I'm going to be hopping off pretty much as soon as this gets over, though, because I just want a good night's sleep. And I've already missed trying to get to bed early, which I kind of knew wasn't going to happen with the race tonight. But, hey, we're getting to see a pretty good race, though. Basically, whenever they get green flag, they can race pretty well. It's just that trying to get the green flag going, it seems like it's near on impossible. So right now you got those front two drafting together, gonna try and get it all the way around. Now it's gonna be tough to get all the way back around in one hit, or not in one hit, but in one piece to just stay the front two. And I believe they are all still gonna have to make that one last pit stop. I'll have to see based upon their fuel gauges at the line this next time by because there's a chance they may have saved enough with those caution laps. I doubt that the front runners did. Now maybe some of those guys that came down pit road under one of these other yellows, might have enough to make it, but no, well, definitely not for these guys. Guys who came down under this current yellow that we just got done, possibly. I think you're going to see a fuel gamble. I don't know who it's going to be by, but I definitely think you're going to see a fuel gamble today. Especially assuming this race goes green flag all the way. So here we go. Oh, looks like JP trying to go on Pulp here. I think that was the Pulp. He tried to go to the inside of it, and he spins, hits the outside wall, collects the 10 of Gull, and that's gonna bring out the race to the line, and that's gonna kind of mess up what these front two we're going for. But I think they're gonna be okay. At least these front two are in pretty good spots here. As I said, bank on these guys not really trying to pass each other too much here because their teammates, they can try and work out who wants to restart in which lane rather than trying to fight it out for the ability to choose the lane. And yep, there we go. Caution flag is going to be out of the line. Now I think anyone that pits here is good to make it to the end of the race. Now, anyone that doesn't pit now, I think is still going to be on the edge. So here we go. Everybody's going to be coming down pit road here. I would assume the majority of these guys are. I think you're going to start to see, this is where some of those fuel gambles that we saw earlier, that I mentioned earlier. Now, that it might be a bit tough. And wow, those two got really good into the pit road. Assuming they weren't speeding, they've definitely got the jump on everybody else coming down. Now, the 3 would be the guy I'd be looking for to see if he's going to do something to try and gain some of this track position. Okay, so there we go. It looks like Actually, it looks like those two DSR cars are going to be starting third and fourth. I thought they had the jump, but looks like two guys stayed out. The kind of what I said there about assuming that that we'd see a couple guys from that pitted under the last caution trying to stay out and make a fuel gamble to get some track position here. Okay, so here we go, getting this one ready to go. Getting ready to go back under the green flag here once again. So, looks like everybody's just trying to figure out who's all supposed to be where. Not really sure what the 10 and 19 are doing, but to be honest, they're probably both so drunk they don't have a clue what they're doing. Well, it looks like a couple of guys coming down pit road here. I don't know if that's part of the plan. Looks like Warrior's back on pit road getting some fuel and tires. Or maybe some last minute repairs from something. So, just eating away more caution laps, and this is almost certainly going to just put everybody in a fairly safe window. I think the only guys that are that should be at all worried about their fuel at this point are these front two. I'd always ask and see if I can if I'm the 35, I would always ask the 99 if I could push in my clutch and just kind of let him push me around, assuming, or do something to try and get my RPMs low, but continue to still roll around the track at an okay pace. But of course, right now the 35 is going to need to save some fuel, I would assume. And there we go, everybody's kind of getting back up into position. And this is going to be the fight for the race. So here we go, going through 3 and 4 one last time before we go back to the green flag here. Here we go, getting this one ready for the restart, and the green flag is gonna be coming out once they get to the line. All these guys are very unstable and gonna try and get this one going. A lot of these guys are gonna try and get the power down. I don't know if they're gonna be able to pull it off, but looks like the 4 and the 8 really executed that one pretty much perfectly. The 35 and the 99 didn't look like they got it quite as good. Now everybody's trying to just figure out who they're going to be drafting with here for potentially the final run of the night. Because here we go, we're definitely racking up the last several of these runs. Yeah, here we go. Going to the race lead, it's that number 8. He got a lot of wins last season. Finally broke into the double digits on the career wins column in the Thomas Cup Series. And he's got his new teammates running 1, 2, and 3. So assuming there isn't any kind of issues on track, they may end up actually being able to pull it off. Oh, no, wait, never mind. There looks like the caution flag, yep, definitely out behind them. If it wasn't already, it definitely is now. And yet they are coming to us. They're slowing it down now. So here we go. Everybody's just trying to get everything figured out. I think those guys going ahead right now are the guys all coming into the pits this time. No, I'm trying to basically make it sure they can pit and not take so long to get grouped back up. Either that or I don't really know what they're doing, because it looks like there are other guys back in the pack that were waiting patiently to go and get their pit stops done. Here we go. On the hood of Gull there, it looks like. So yeah, so the top 3 are all 3 of those Dyer Speed Racing cars. Then I'm sure we're going to see a lot of those Sleeping Motorsports cars getting grouped up here and getting ready to plan a charge at the front. Now, of course, planning this restart, it's always hard when you got guys on the outside and the inside of the line. You've got to work around so many different guys here, trying to make sure they all get a good launch. And next week I believe we're going short track racing, if I'm not mistaken. I know the guys won't be glad to hear that, because a few of them are definitely tired of short track racing after doing a lot of it our Tuesday night league that I run in with a lot of them. No, we go 1.5 mile racing. Okay, so we do have a little bit of normal running here before we go crazy. Oh, and someone just took out the 35. I don't know who that was, but here we go. Everybody's kind of getting grouped up. And right now, you got to be on your game here. This could be the final restart right here. And if you're not on your game, you could end up dropping 2, 3, 4, 5, even 6 spots very easily. Green flag back in the air, and we're going racing. And oh, well, not going to be the final restart. Doesn't look like it. As I don't even know if they even went green flag. I think they were trying to get up to speed, and then they noticed the wreck immediately and threw the caution before they even got to the line. Essentially, rather than racing it back around and running another lap out of time, I think they're going to try and give everybody their spots back and get everybody prepared. I just don't know what they're doing at this point. So here we go. Everybody's getting into position here. I believe some guys are going to be coming to pit road this time by, and they'll be trying to go back green flag racing within another lap or two. And it's going to be definitely something to watch here coming to the end of this one. Hopefully all 2 people that have actually decided to stick through all this and are enjoying it. And there they go. Looks like they decided to mess it all up right before the green flag goes. Looks like Pulp tried to take that spot. There we go. I think they all stayed out. I think no one had bad enough damage to really think they warranted a pit stop. So I think they all went with it. And yeah, it looks like an issue there for the 99. I think that might be another shifter issue. That would be another one tonight, man. And that guy just had terrible luck with that shifter. Luckily, it seems like kind of the fact that he played roadblock good enough. Guess he learned from Newman a bit on how to be a roadblock. Looks like the 35 is either backed out or has decided to come down pit road despite going green flag. Let me check real quick. Oh wait, no, that's your time. Mic probably turned off. Got worried for a second when I saw that. Zombie, is he okay, so Zombie is out the race. Okay. Zombie is officially out the race. And right now, Sleeping Motorsports up front with the number 19 defending champion, Liquid Dog. And Warrior trying to go for the win as well. He's right there. He doesn't have a teammate behind him anymore after the missed shift there by his teammate early on. So they've still got about 10 laps to go, so still plenty of time for a teammate to get back up to the front, but definitely going to be a little bit more of a long shot here. 19 kind of running the 8 a little low there, but looks like they're going to race it out here. 8 did go a little bit below the line, but and now that's going to be a caution flag. That's 3-4 cars around. Now it's going to be a matter of racing it back to the line. Is the 8 going to race it back, or is the 19 going to go and get him? Meanwhile, I think that was a big crash in the back. I don't know who all was involved in it. It looks like quite a few, but I don't want to take my eyes off this race back to the line because this could be the move that wins the race right here. If someone's able to go ahead and get this race back to the line, but it looks like it's going to be the 8. 19 made a charge at it, but it was a little late to be making a charge for it. Was able to get alongside him at the line, but not really able to do much about it. So here we go. Everybody getting lined up here, getting this one ready to go. Looks like the front guys at least. I think that's going to be a speeding penalty actually for the number 8, but I don't think he really cares too much because, pitting at this point is going to send you to the back regardless. I don't think most of these guys care, and I don't even know if they really knew if that the black flags were on. And to be honest, they may not be on. I'll have to see based upon the pit stop time for some of these guys. Yeah, it doesn't look like they had black flags on tonight like they are supposed to, but to be honest though, they didn't get most stuff right tonight. Yeah, so it looks like Zombie just told us that he lagged out, so good to know that he lagged out at least. Good to know it wasn't him just upset with the way that everybody was racing. Of course, always unfortunate to have someone lag out and not be able to really get a fair chance to try and race it back to the finish and try and go for that win. So here they go. So the front few are, oh, and it's like, okay, so Chuck currently the race leader, yep, so 1973, your front two. Then you got the 21 and 76. Not really sure what JP thinks he's doing there. So here we go. Looks like we're gonna have one more shot at a restart probably, and then it looks like it might be, we may run into an issue of it being too few laps left if we get a short run here. It's gonna be a short run to the finish regardless. Question is though, is anyone really gonna be able to get up there and challenge the Sleepy Motorsports cars running 1-2 right now? Those two Toyotas on the front row, they're going to try and go for it. Of course, defending champion wants to start off the year right. And interesting fun fact, despite he's a two-time champion, he's never won a race prior to the playoffs. So I'm sure he'd love to change that stat this season. Not really sure what he was doing way low on the entrance there. Not really sure what JP was doing either. One car spinning down low. But it looks like the two-time champion there going to be able to make it work at least. Now, there is a group, though. Looks like the 99's hooked up with the other Ford there in that number 14 car. He may be just drafting their way up to the front. Looks like his other teammate might have gotten left behind. I don't know where Warrior is. Oh yeah, Warrior's way behind. Looks like he may have missed the restart. I don't know if they just threw it without him or what. But here we go. Two Toyotas and a Chevy up front with a Ford right in behind. So in the top four, we've got all three manufacturers in the top four. That's definitely pretty impressive. Now, of course, the two Toyotas running 1-2, they definitely are showing quality over quantity because they're the only two cars in the race, but they're definitely up there at the front. 76 sliding all the way up the inside. That's 3 wide now. 3 wide between the three manufacturers. Sleevey getting shuffled back. Now the 99 is getting up there and fighting with it. The 14 as well getting up there. Yeah, they're all starting to get really racy up here at the front. 3 wide again for the second position. 99 is just going around the outside of everybody at this point. Let's say he's gonna try. He's got 3 Fords on that high side. Yeah, Chevy and a Toyota on the inside. Drafting down the back straightaway. It's gonna leave the 99 in the lead. 21's going to get the ability to go down low, kind of leaving the 14 out to dry there as they go 3 wide. But now, that's going to be the question, is who else is going to be able to challenge these guys, and is there another caution? I believe as of right now, they are still running under the rule of when they get to 5 to go, there aren't any more, so we're going to have to wait and see. Are they at 5 to go? Yeah, they are 5 to go, so no more caution. So, here we go. Green flag to the finish. Question is, who's going to be leading this thing when they get back to the green flag? Because, of course, with no more caution, it means no more chance for a bunch up, which means, for the most part, a lot of those guys towards the back half weren't going to be able to get this one. But a lot of these guys up here in the front, again, a lot of these guys I'd say are probably pretty solid shots to make the playoffs. Granted, I think it's going to be a fight this year, unlike some seasons where it's been pretty much a guarantee that if you're remotely committed to the league that you're going to be in But question is though, RJ Racer, he's a rookie. Look, we got Keystone out front. He's got, I believe, 1 or 2 wins already in the series. And he's got 2 rookies running their first career points race here tonight. Here we go. I don't know if these guys are going to be able to get it, but if any of these guys are going to be able to go for it. But it looks like it's going to be these front 3 probably battling it out for the win. Possibly that 2-time champion just kind of lurking back there might be able to make something happen, but it's going to take a move here pretty soon for someone to make it, because as widely known, you can't wait until the very last moment and go for it. So here we go, 4-car draft. Okay, so the 19 is going to be involved in this finish. And I think that's just about all the cars that could probably get in on this one at the end. Now, I wouldn't put it past these guys to try and make it 4 wide of the line coming to the checkered flag when we do have that here in a lap or 2. How many laps we got left? Let's see. 2 laps to go. So this one and 1 more. So 2 to go this time by. We got this lap and 1 more. I could not pick a winner between these front 4. I think one of these front 4 are almost certainly going to win it. Unless all 4 of them pile up together in some kind of big wreck. I think these front 4 are probably going to be the 4 that get it. Now, assuming that they do all come back to the start finish line in one piece. These front 4 are going to be the 4 guys going for this one. Let's see. White flag this time. Here's the question. What do these guys do now that the white flag's out? They've ridden together for a few laps now. Most of these guys have been together for 4 or 5 laps now. But Liquid seems to know that he needs to get going here if he's going to try and be a factor in this one. I don't know. What is the... It's hard to know what the rookie is going to do here. Is he going to go for the race win? Or is he going to, stay in behind his Ford, counterpart here as they come down the side chute here into the tri-oval. Final time. Not much the 19 can do here except for sit back and watch as the 99 takes the race win over the 21. 99 takes it. Just shy of 2 hours on the clock, and Keystone Guy takes it over RJ Racer, Liquid Dog, Master, Domino, rounding out your top 5. Massive congratulations. Let's go talk to our winner, though. Hey, Keystone, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you held on to it. Not entirely sure how you held on to it there at the end. I thought you were going to be a sitting duck coming through the tri-oval. But then it looked like they just didn't organize something.
Because of that 21 car.
Hmm?
My win is thanks to him. Thanks to that 21.
I almost thought your win was kind of thanks to that 19 because he kind of got all of them kind of unorganized coming into the trial where really is your last chance to make a move.
Yeah, I tried to hold her down the best I could.
Well, it was just about good enough to get it, and you're the first winner of the season.
Yeah, it feels good to have it off my back, man.
Let's say, not only it's been a whole lot of time, since your last race win. And where did you get your last race win anyway? Your most recent one in the series?
Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Oh, fitting that we go there next week.
And it was against Warrior.
Well, yeah, just kind of letting you know, yeah, that's where we're going next week. I'll get the full schedule posted to everybody in the chat tonight.
This will be one awesome race.
But yeah, man, that was a good way to start off the season, though. Congratulations, though, to everybody. I know you guys can all hear me, so massive congratulations to everybody. Thank you guys for all sticking through. And thank you guys for all sticking through and watching the race. Here, if you guys are watching
we
this,
definitely got some work to do.
if you guys are watching this on the replay afterwards, thank you guys for sitting through all this nearly 2 hours of racing. And we will see you guys in the next video, live stream, or whatever you guys do with the rest of your night. We're going to be back next Thursday night at Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Charlotte 600 here. So make sure you guys tune in for that, but I'll see you guys then.